Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to World of Tanks Generals. This is your lovely host, NewtNationBT, and I'm sorry I forgot to turn on music and stuff and full screen it. But today we're going to be playing some Clausewitz, hopefully, if we can find battles at this power, because we can't all the time. Which is kind of sad, but I want to kind of show off Clausewitz. It's not horrible, but it is probably the worst HQ in the game. Yeah, it is the worst HQ in the game. Even the tier 8s, like, I don't think any of the tier 8s are even worse than it is. At least I can't think of any that are this distinctly bad, and, I might have to edit this. Yeah. Alright. Let us see. We might not release this one today. Oh, we might, because editing's not too incredibly difficult. But, yeah, I'm going to definitely have to edit this. Huh. There we go. Here's a battle. Here's a battle against... Okay. Against, I was going to mention his name, but I probably shouldn't, but I find it entertaining slightly. I kind of like his name. It's against the 11th, though. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, yeah. 6, 7, 8, we could. Alright. So this deck is all about rapid unit deployment. That is how you win this game with this deck. That's not always how you win this game, but it's how you win the game with this particular deck. Six, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll do it. Alright. If we do this, we can actually get our resources back. Like, completely. And then 5. I kind of want to blitz this in. Yeah, I'll blitz this in back here. And I'll throw this. Or actually, we'll throw this up. There, and we'll put this here. And now we do have a fairly large board advantage. We have a fairly large board advantage. 4, 5, 6, 7 to his 7. Sorry, so we didn't actually lose a card, it looks like, which is surprising, because we did trade 2 cards into his Liberty, which is bad. Very bad for us, but hey, we limited his options. This deck needs to play fast, so we want to play fast. 6, 8, 9, we'll kill that. Don't worry, guys, we will kill that. It's not the best of decks by any like stretch of the imagination. Okay. This maybe I should have deployed up there. Yeah, I'll do it like this. Kind of like this, because I can start getting this into the mix. Very much so start getting this into the mix. Because I could have kept it back there and deployed, or deployed this down here, but I'd rather just deploy this here than deploy this next turn, so I have a strong play next turn. Because this deck is all about just having a dominant board position. Like, we need to develop a dominant board position. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was a waste of that. A little bit, that's my opinion, but it's I probably have a good point there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5. So we'll do 5 to that, we'll kill that. He'll kill this next turn, but that'll be okay. There's 5. Here's 5. We'll throw this down here, and we'll deploy this like normal people do. And now we'll end our turn with 8 cards on the board. So that's 8 cards to 6. Ours are deployed, so that's always okay. But he could start killing these. We need to start like killing him like now. We need to get in on his brig head. We need to end this game quickly, is what I'm saying. This game needs to end soon. Because we are assaulting his brig head. This is when things can get really bad. Can throw down some like T-82s and just start derping our stuff to death, and that is not what we want. We don't want those 2 E-82s, or... Alright, that's okay. That's okay with us. That right there is fine. That's fine. Sure, we can't brig lock him, but that's okay. That's not the worst case scenario. That's not as much okay. It's not as okay as what the last play was, but it's still mostly fine. A Strompanzer, which we are running in this deck, in case you didn't look at the deck list first, would be an ideal draw here. Would be a perfectly ideal draw here. That's actually cool that he left this alive. It's actually really cool that he left this alive. How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this, guys? Alright, we'll just do it like this, I guess. No, he'll kill that anyway. So this is okay with attacking. Right, when we hit him, we start dealing with him now. And now we pass our turn and hope things go well. Alright, so we do have 7 cards to his 4. He can remove 2 of these, and it'll be 4 to 5. He can remove 2 of these quite easily, maybe 3, depending on his draws. But we are getting close to his brig head. Let's just hope he doesn't have any good units to throw down and just kill things for free. That would be bad for us. That's an acceptable play. That is a very acceptable play. Hopefully he kills a martyr too. That would be best case scenario for us. The absolute best case scenario for us. That's still okay. Still better than him killing that T-21. Killing a T-21 would be bad. That's kind of bad. That's kind of on the bad side of things, but still not horrible. Alright. Okay, now we are up in his brig head, which is what we need to do. We need to get in his brig head. We need to keep deploying units. And now we probably will win this game. We will probably win this game. Yeah, we're going to win this game now. That crush was not a play he needed. Not a play he needed at all. So, yeah, GG. There we go. Alright, so that's our first win as Clausewitz today. See, it's not a horrible HQ. You just have to... Like, his ability's only good. Like, first parts of the game. We are recording, right? Yeah, good. Oh, cool. Found another match. Maybe I won't have to edit this video. Maybe I'll just put a skip thing. So you can listen to me ramble on about nothing for like a full 2 minutes, almost. Okay, not a very good hand. No. Don't want 2 hammers. 1 hammer's fine. 2, not so fine. This hand's horrible. 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 7. We do have to deploy 2 cards. Alright, so we'll just do this. And then we'll blitz that in. Sadly, we didn't have anything to put with that. Like, we didn't have a 2-drop. 2-drop would have been great, because then we could have played this, and the 2-drop, and the Martyr. That would have been excellent. Very excellent. Or a 1-drop would have been excellent. We could have Steel Fisted him, but don't really want to use my Steel Fist on his face. Sorry about that. Crunching what's the word for it? I accidentally bit my cough drop. Really hate it when that happens. That's fine. That ate his thing, so that's okay. That is sport. That's fine with me. Oh. That's not good positioning, buddy. It's actually really bad positioning for your arty, you know? That's super bad positioning for your arty. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I am just going to take this. Like, for free. Basically. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, I am going to get rid of this, actually. Eight, 9. So we can blitz in the Martyr. We can put the A7B there. Then we can shoot the arty. I know we didn't kill it because we only do 1 damage, but hey, we'll only have to hit it for 1 next turn. So we'll kill it next turn. 4, 6, 6, 7. Okay, that's fine. We could have used the hammer on the arty, but I'd rather remove 2 damage instead of 1. Now that's perfectly fine too. 6, 7, 8. We won't kill the arty though, sadly. That's a little bit annoying. I would actually really like if he keeps deploying on like the SUs, like the 1 damage, like the 1 firepower units, not 1 damage, but like the 1 firepower units with a lot of health, because my board is kind of set up to deal with that right now. 7. He's dealing with this very well, which I don't really like. I don't like it when my opponent responds well to what I'm doing. He's going to kill this. Yeah, he's going to kill that. I'm not a fan of my opponent playing the game well, honestly. I mean, it makes the game fun, but it's still kind of scary sometimes. No, I do prefer an opponent playing well than playing badly, too, though, honestly. Like, I do prefer them to present a challenge, but I also do prefer it sometimes when they don't present horrible. No, it's fine. It's cool. This is probably a bad choice for him, killing that T6. Okay, he's not killing that T6, he was just doing damage to it. That's fine. That's a fine choice, I guess. I'll kill that. Alright, let's get the Strumpanzer going. There's 3, 4, 5. There's some damage more. Because we do want to get this board going. Yeah, whatever. Discard that. We don't need to. So there's... Alright, so we have 6 cards. So it's like 5. He will kill this, so it'll be 5 to 5. That Strumpanzer was a great draw for us. Excellent draw for us. We do need to start actually killing him, though. We need to win, because we can't sustain this. We really can't sustain this. That was both bad, but not bad at the same time for us. And that's okay. Defensive units are okay for him to play. But they're also kind of not okay for him to play at the same time. Alright, so we'll do it like this. I mean, I could have done that differently, but I'd rather hit him for 3. Okay. Alright, play. Move up there. End our turn. 7 cards to 6. 7 to 6, not bad. I hope to be able to actually Briglock him next turn. Briglocking him next turn is what we need to do to win. This deck, you do need to get a Briglock. You need to get a Briglock as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Like, not even joking. It needs to be quick. You need to be quick about everything with this deck. This is an aggressive deck. 21st, not the best matchup for it. Not the best matchup at all for it, but it's not as bad as what it used to be. And it's not as bad as like a Jut matchup against it, because it doesn't affect your arty. You are playing mostly units. 21st does have to keep board control, but generally they're good at it. So it's still kind of iffy. Kind of very iffy for you, but it is kind of hard to deal with a rush. I do know that. He did that backwards. He could have denied me 2 damage. Alright, we'll hit with that one. Alright, so we get the Briglock now. That's really good for us. And they're all fairly high health units. That's also really good for us. That's not the best draw. At this point, I prefer to be drawing like the Strumpanzers and the things that actually have reinforcements. But that's okay. That's very okay. Alright, so we do have our 7 cards. 7 cards to his 5. He's going to have to spend a lot to deal with this. Yeah, he's going to spend a lot. We can't perfectly kill the squad anymore because we don't have 1 damage. We'll do 2. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's not that big of a deal. There's our repair crew. We do have a lot of defensive squads in this deck, actually, because I should move this out. Oops. That was a mistake, guys. But, yeah. It's mostly because of this. He could kill this with a hammer and that, but then he can only play 4-drop. Still, I should have moved it out. It would have been more guaranteed. Or he can do that and not deploy anything afterwards. That's fine. Still a mistake on my part. I didn't realize, like, hey, that was at 4. So that was very, very bad for me. Very bad on my part. Because it could have kind of thrown the game a little bit. But it didn't, so that's actually okay. Alright, for a second I was confused. I was like, wait, it's easy. Okay. So we basically have this sealed. This right here lets us gain 1 resource by discarding one of our cards from our deck. It actually gains 2 because of the ability. It's actually pretty good. And we actually beat this. What am I doing? We won. Alright, we'll acknowledge his GG. There's a second victory with Clausewitz. That's a phrase people never think someone's going to say in their life, ever. Alright, so there's 2. It's 22 minutes. We'll do another 1 or 2. Here's another one. I mean, we have to show more games. I mean, we can't just end at 2 that we won, because, I mean, I want to, but we can't. 7th. Huh. Well, this is a, I don't know the word for it, but it's one of those things that you just kind of want to keep this hand with 3 defensive cards, even though it's kind of bad, but it can also be kind of good. It can also be kind of good, because this is not a great matchup. Not a great matchup at all for us. But it also is. Sort of. It's confusing. Alright, not an aggro deck. Okay, that's always a good thing for us. Although it's also not, because like the whole like control the board and shoot them in the face every turn 7th style deck kind of is hard to deal with, actually. So this is going to be a pain. Hope he doesn't. He can't have 10 of those. I'd put him way out of our power range, I think. Well, I mean, we can do this. 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna play like 3 cards here. Alright. I should have probably reshuffled this hand. Yeah, I should have definitely reshuffled this hand. I'm gonna have to discard a card. I don't like having to discard a card. I can't remember what that was. That's not good. I should remember what that was, but I was hoping to kind of discard one of the police. As I don't need 3 police in hand, honestly. If I'm being honest with you, I don't think I need that many police. Sorry, I really don't. I don't think I do. I was hoping to draw some like Panzer IIs out of that, honestly. But okay. I can't believe I didn't know what that was. I should know what that was. It's probably a unit. Probably a unit that I would have needed. That T-35 can't escape me killing it, though. Like, I will kill that T-35. Alright, this is actually good for me. He's wasting his cards. And that's not an opinion, that's kind of a true statement. He is kind of wasting his cards. And that's great for me, because, I mean, I'm playing kind of a deck based around achieving card advantage. So, yeah, it's pretty good for me, card advantages. Okay. Now I'm going to draw a card. Now the question is if I want to take a ton of damage. I think I might want to, but I also think I might not. Yeah, I'll say I don't want to take a ton of damage yet. 6, 9, so it's 9. I am probably playing a little bit too slow, but he's also not that type of 7th. So once we start getting into this, our health won't matter too terribly much. Won't matter too terribly much at all. I'll get involved next turn, especially if he moves this up. Especially if he moves that up. So 6 cards to our 9, so that's okay in a control matchup. We have plenty of cops to look after our health for a while. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. If I draw a hammer, this is going to die. If I draw a hammer, it's going to just die. There's no stopping me. It will die. It will die. Come on, hammer, 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 hammer. Oh, that's a Strumpanzer I discard. No! I just remembered that because I drew a Strumpanzer and I was like, oh great, more reinforcements, yes! No, that's actually really sad. This is one of my better cards. This kind of sucks, guys. This kind of really sucks, actually. This really sucks, because this card right here, I don't want to take a ton of damage. I need to draw, like, decent cards here. I really can't afford to just give him 6 damage. I can't. I just can't. They'll drop me to 11. That's way too low. My hand is horrible, guys. It's horrible. All because that Sue 122A. By the way, that's a pretty good card. Sue 122A is a pretty great card. Next turn, I will probably kill it unless he kills this. In which case, I'll kill the Liberty. Oh, come on! Come on! Really? Like, really? Can't play light tanks anymore, guys. Can't play light tanks at all, and that's a surprisingly good chunk of my deck. Is light tanks. Because it's generally not a problem. Generally not a problem at all. Well, he probably wins this game. Because the Sues. Alright, what we need to draw is something playable. Something very playable. Like a Strumpanzer would be great. Strumpanzer would be amazing here. That's also okay. Oh, except for the fact that I forgot it doesn't let us play our police, which kind of is bad, really. Oops. See, this is why you think through your turns. That's 9. I'm kind of raging, though. I am kind of really raging because of Sues. The Sue 122As are really, really hurting me right now. A lot. 7 to 9, but really, 3 of these cards I can't play because they will kill me. I will die if I play my light tanks. I will actually die. It's not even funny. It's not funny at all. Grr. I can't stop this. I can't stop this mostly because half of my units are unplayable. Very sorry about that cough, or sneeze. Cough, sneeze, same thing, basically, I guess. I don't know what's wrong with me either, guys. Like, yes, you can argue I have defensive squads, but, I mean, they don't live against the 7th. This is really, really bad for us. At first, I should not... Oh, sorry, I hit my mic. I should not have kept that opening hand. It was a bad opening hand. Like, half the cards from it I haven't even played yet. And since this deck is about rapid unit deployment, that's a really, really bad thing that I haven't played them yet. So, this is going pretty poorly for me. Pretty poorly. We do have sort of card advantage, but really, we only have 6 cards to his 7 cards. So we don't at all have card advantage because these we can't actually play anymore. We can play 2 of these, it'll do 8 damage to us. Then after that, we'll die. We'll die if we play more than that. So, if we can ever get rid of those Sues... Right, like, if he didn't have those Sues, he would probably lose this game. But since he does, it slowed us down way too much. I played this game too slowly. Also, that's kind of also a problem here. I played this game way, way too slowly. Which is a very bad thing. Which is another, probably, contributor to why we lost here. That did probably contribute to our defeat. And yeah, I'm saying it like we already lost because we basically already did. He's not going to be able to lose this now. He kind of wins this. He does have board advantage and indirectly card advantage because the Sues are shutting down a good chunk of our deck. He's going to kill this pretty easily. He's going to kill the Martyr too. And then everything dies. So, yeah. Can he hurry up, please? Like, it's... These are pretty easy decisions to make. These are very easy decisions to make. You shoot the Martyr 2 with the other Sue. You shoot the A7V with your HQ. And you win the game. Alright, if he doesn't hurry up, I am probably going to just surrender. And we did get really kind of bad draw luck, too. Really, really bad draw luck. Not that it should matter, but it kind of does actually matter a little bit. Yep. Yeah, we're going to surrender this because we do lose. I can't think of a way to win this, and I'd rather show you an actual game instead of just me losing. So let's move on to another game. When I'm recording, I do try to surrender when I have to. I mean, that was looking okay until that second Sue came out. Then it stopped looking okay. Alright, mistakes I made. I should have played a bit faster. Like, I shouldn't have had my units deployed to the back of my board, just because yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Just because it was going to be a control game, because this deck can't do that. I should have probably not kept that hand, because two police kind of pushing it. I was really hoping it was going to be a rushy deck, though. But still, I didn't think through, like, how am I going to play all my cards? Yeah, I probably should have deployed my light tanks as soon as that first Sue came out. Because for some reason I was still worried about him being a rush deck, even though I knew he wasn't. So yeah, there were mistakes made. Oh, another Wits. Let's see who the better Wits is. Hopefully us. Hopefully us, because most people don't seem to know how to play Wits that well. I'm really hoping he's one of them. That'll be 3. And then we can get 4 and 5 out of it, and then play that. Yeah, okay, good. So, this is how you do this. And he brought camo? Cool. Okay, cool. Alright. This is a really nice card, because it does let you do things like that. It's basically cost 1. Just know it costs 1, because it gives you 2 back immediately. So it's a 1-drop. And then from then on, it gives you more resources. Like, we'll have 9 to play with next turn. We could do that. We could do that. Or 3, 4, 5. 3, 6, 8. 3, 6, 8. Or we can just kill that, actually. Alright. 3, 6, 8. Alright, we can deploy most of our cards this turn. Always hit it with the support first, because that gives you a resource, and then killing this also gives you a resource. So always hit it with support first. Alright, how many do we have? 9? 5, 9. You could have... Yeah, let's just do the Strumpanzer. Yeah, let's deploy this too, actually. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. A light tank is pretty okay for us. Alright, 8, 9. So we have 9 to his... well, 7, because we did draw a card. That is 7. He can support this to death. He probably will support that to death. Meaning he didn't make as great of use out of his support as we did. Or he can actually do that. That's actually pretty good. But he can support something else to death. Or that, I guess, too. Now he has 5 to play with. Or that works. It's not as strong of a play. It's really not as strong of a play. If he attacks it like that, that's kind of bad on his part. Okay. Is he going to hit it with a 1-drop? I'd be very sad if he did, actually. Oh no, not hammered. Come on, anything but hammer. Okay, we are coming. Not the greatest card for Wits, in my opinion. Not all the greatest card for Wits. Alright, so that strike there made no sense. The support there made no sense. Alright, so 2, 4. We're going to hammer. And then we are going to trade, because that is a much, much better card. 8. We'll bring this up to 10, so we can police. Oh, then... Yeah, we'll play that. Alright, we'll play that. That's good. So now we have our 6 cards. 6 cards to his 4. So that's okay. That's actually really okay for us. I'm a fan of this. I'm a pretty big fan of this, actually. I'm in fact a big fan. I'm the biggest of fans. In fact, you might call me a super fan, really. You could call me a super fan. Alright, 6, 10. We could deploy all of this. But should we? That is the question. 9, 10. Yeah, let us deploy it all. Okay, good, good. Oh yeah, that hits for 1, so we'll just hit for 1 on that again. Hit for 1 on that again. Alright. So 7 cards to his 5. We have a bit of a lead here. Just a little bit of a lead here. 7 to 5. That's pretty okay. Pretty okay. I don't run offensive squads in this deck because I don't feel like there's use for it. Because, yeah, I just don't like them that much. I mean, they're great, really. They are pretty great. But they're also not the best things. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 2, 4... 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4. There's 8 right there. We could do just 8 damage to him. To that. I mean, just to that in particular. If we draw a hammer, we'll clear that. We didn't draw a hammer, but that's fine. That's totally fine. We'll keep this back here for a little bit. 2, 4, 6, 8. There we go. 4, 8. Alright, so that's 4 and 8. He can kill this, kind of for free. But he has 5 cards. Right, he can kill that for not so free anymore. Because he would be wasting 1 durability on that if he shoots this and then moves that. So that's 1 wasted durability on the squad. Not durability, but you know what I mean. The thing. Oh, we should have moved this martyr up. I wasn't thinking because we could have killed this for free. Could have killed that for completely free. But instead, we'll be taking 3 damage from it. 3 damage, still not the worst thing. We can't lose a tempo over this. That would be bad. Or we... no, we'll take that 3. That 3 is not a huge deal at all. Not as huge of a deal as the tempo is, really. And this is a better card than having 2 extra, or 3 extra damage to be able to take, because I doubt he'll be... I mean, he can deal 6. He can hit for 4. He can hit for 4. That's kind of a big deal, but... maybe I should have. Maybe I shouldn't have. I don't know. I would have lived 1 more turn, I guess. I would have lived 1 more turn. I don't know how to feel about this, really. Alright, we'll try it this way this time. Because I kind of wanted to save it for one of these, but also I kind of don't. But I do at the same time. Like, I mean, there's things to be said about both using the hammer and not using the hammer. 4, 5, 6. He can't kill either of them now. Can't kill either of them. So he didn't even shoot this. That's actually great for us. He should have shot this. It's great. But he can kill the martyr too next turn, I guess. So it's not as great as it looks. Not as great at all as it looks. I'm sorry, bro. I don't I don't speak that language. I'm guessing that's not the friendliest of statements, though, since it's one word. Generally, people don't... I can't think. Maybe it is. I'm just making assumptions here. Generally, when I see one-word phrases, though, I assume they're not friendly, basically. Alright, so that's 8. 8 damage to him. We probably have this. I don't really care that much, though. I mean, he could be saying good game, too. I mean, there's a lot of things. It's just English. There's not a lot of nice one-word statements. But that doesn't mean other languages don't have them. I mean, I'm just making harsh assumptions here. Very harsh assumptions. I should not be making those. Should not be making those at all. Okay. Okay, and this is GG. This is GG. 3, 6, 9. So, yeah. That was a long video, but I mean, we did 4 games. Oh, I guess he surrendered. Yeah, whatever. We had it won. Doesn't at all bother me. Oh, what's this? Award for destroying 1,000 units. I've destroyed 1,000 units. That's cool. So, yeah. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. I wonder how many units I've destroyed by now. This one. Oh, 1,003, so I only need to destroy 5. That's pretty cool that I got that so soon. But, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you see why Clausewitz is kind of fun to play. And, have great days. Leave any feedback you have. I love you all, and see you next time.